Hey guys, how's you all doing, and welcome back to the channel. And of course, I'm back playing a little bit more Survarium. I've really been enjoying this game a lot, definitely getting into it a lot more. But today I wanted to just show you guys like a few ideas that I actually have for the game that I really think might help it in the long run. And I'll be honest, I know a lot of people kind of talked me into like not playing Survarium, but I'm really glad that I didn't bother to listen to their opinions. Of course, I didn't know everything, but I just wanted to jump into this game kind of like fresh. I never played the game before. I've only heard rumors about it, but I'm actually glad that I really did give this game a chance that I've been playing it. Now, if I do sound a bit off, I do want to apologize for that in advance. We ended up finding a new house, so we're kind of starting the moving process right now. So I'm currently in a completely empty room, so it's a little bit of an echo. Not to mention, I'm making this video in a last notice because we are going to start the moving process tomorrow, guaranteed. So I wanted to fill you guys in on everything that's going on. But anyway, let's get to the ideas. And it's kind of weird exactly when I thought of these ideas because I was actually in the middle of playing Arma 3 and the conversation just got switched to Survarium somehow. Which, by the way, if you do want to know exactly how that game in Arma 3 went, here's a small little clip of what happened.
Who'd you shoot at?
Him.
I'm gonna go shower.
Man, don't kill me.
Get on the ground then. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Drop everything. Everything right now.
I don't
Right,
have
you
nothing.
can, good luck,
Shift G.
guys.
Drop everything.
Shift G, Shift G, Shift
I
G.
don't have nothing. How you do this?
Pickpocket him,
Why?
pickpocket him,
Drop
pickpocket him.
all your... No, I can't. Wait, hold on. Shift.
Yeah, you squirrel wheel, squirrel wheel.
There we go.
squirrel
There,
wheel.
yep.
I have nothing.
I can't. It's not allowing me to.
Medic.
Okay.
Drop
Ten
all
minutes
your
to
clothes
fucking-
now.
Medic.
Drop all your clothes.
How? How?
Go in your inventory. Drop all your clothes.
How?
Press
5
I
seconds.
and tell him to right
5
click on
seconds. I. You press I and right click all your things.
How?
Press I.
I'm new.
I
This
for
is
idiot. So to explain exactly what was going on in that whole video, because of course you just see me mugging somebody, we were actually going to do a little bit of a mission, but someone was robbing the gas station, so we thought, okay, while they're robbing the gas station, let's rob them. And we ended up succeeding in doing that. We killed the guy who was actually breaking into the ATM machine, but his buddy ended up running off, so he eventually slowed down and I caught up to him, and of course that's the clip that you see there. Now unfortunately it didn't end good and the Rosses ended up catching all of us, which of course we just backed out of the server because there was absolutely no way I was going to sit in prison for an entire hour. Forget that. But anyway, Survarium. So this is going to be in 2 parts, and the first part is going to actually be about PvE, and that's what I want to start off with first. Now a lot of people did recommend Survarium go open world, and I kind of share those ideas, but in a way, not completely open world, and I'll explain a little more. I feel like the game would benefit a lot more if they do open worlds in like these tiny sections that are all connected by loading screens. And of course, players can only load into one specific area and only extract from that once they actually enter it. Now this system is a lot similar to Escape from Tarkov, and that's actually the system I'm recommending exactly to it. Just areas that players can load into completely, and I think this would help the developers out a lot because if they want to add more content, all they have to do is do it for a specific world instead of updating the entire open world and just having to wait for a huge download after this. In addition to all that, I think it would also help with the AI because of course it's going to like require a lot of testing, but say for example if this were to be like one massive open world and the pathfinding isn't working properly, of course it's going to be much more of a problem because they have to do it to the entire open world. Which again, that's the reason why I think just doing these small little chunks, players can only load into one specific area, and if they want to transfer to another area, that's when they'd have to go through a loading screen. I don't mind loading screens, of course, as long as I'm having fun. And as you can see in this gameplay, you better believe I'm having fun. Now I don't want to get into too much detail because this video would be way too long for that, but hopefully I can get in contact with a developer just to kind of let out all of my ideas because I have more ideas that would fit into this like pseudo open world, like say for example the weapon rarity system and everything, much similar to how they're doing with the attachments, doing that with the weapons. I just have so many ideas that I really want to open up into this, but as far as PvE, I just want to talk about maybe just having those little small little open worlds connected by loading screens. And they all don't even have to be connected by loading screens. If anything, they could just be only one specific area. Again, like Escape from Tarkov, you can only load into that area and exit from that area. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is the PvP. Please rework the bots. I actually joined into one of the PvP games and actually the bots were carrying the entire team. Now I do have mixed feelings about exactly how their accuracy is, but of course I can't accept that because you can't bump into a player who has amazing accuracy. I'd say the only issue that I really do have with the bots are the ones who have SMGs that are kind of engaging you from long range. I kind of feel like they're way too accurate, so if you could possibly tweak that whole thing or possibly make them a little less accurate, like they need to fire a little bit more rounds, I feel like that'd be very balanced. But the next thing I really want to talk about is their vision. Bots are able to engage you from areas that you possibly haven't even seen. Like say for example, if there's a large bush in the way and there's no way for you to actually see what was on the other side of that bush, the bots do see you and they do engage you from that. Unfortunately, I wasn't recording some footage, so I wouldn't be able to like show some proof or like some actual visual representation of what I mean, but hopefully you guys understand what I mean by they can see you but you can't see them through areas. Also, this is an idea that just recently came to mind, and this is actually involving the PvE. So a lot of the time it can be kind of difficult to find that third player for you to actually group up with when it comes to a PvE mission. Now I don't know if this has already been implemented into the game, but I just recently noticed it. If you have 2 players, you can actually pay 50 gold tokens to remove the third player, so you can actually play with just 2. Now, I think this is a good idea, but I kind of felt like it was a bad call using just 50 gold coins because there's no way around it. You have to spend money to actually remove the third player, so you can't just start the game. Some players are really waiting a long time just to actually find that third player, and the ones that actually do get there, eventually they just end up leaving, so they end up with 2 players no matter what. I feel like if you're going to have a system like this, one of the things you at least want to do is just remove the 50 gold coins. Maybe a good idea, instead of having like 50 gold coins, which of course there's no way around it, you're gonna have to spend money, exchange that and make it just 10,000 silver, which of course is a decent amount to a new player, but of course it's not one that's gonna hurt many other players. You can't earn 10,000 relatively easy. Or I don't know, just make it something other than gold. But that's everything I wanted to talk about today. I do hope that you guys are enjoying Survarium as much as I have. I have noticed a few people on my Discord actually trying out Survarium, and a few other people are actually getting hooked on it. I'll admit, I am shocked that the devs actually chose to stay with this game after this long. I think it's been about 3 years since this game came out, but I'm also happy to see that they didn't give up on this game and they really kept going. So I am excited to see exactly what plans that they have for this game. But with that, I'll end it here and I'll see you guys in the next one, and please always stay safe.